Set up just outside A site.
Eyes on towards A. We still have a bit of a shoulder coming out from Martin, who's been quickly cleared, and Magnum instantly gets his name on the board. First to draw blood here, confirm the kill. And patience shown by BBL. No massive need to over-exude towards the site. Still 40 seconds. Got the util now to bank on. And Sugetsu tries to make a play, but Magnum's still doing what he can. This is beautiful from Magnum. Welcome back to the VCT. Lovely impact right off the rip. Elite now asked a huge question. A 1v3 from the get-go. That'll help, but 10 HP, man. How are you meant to do this?
Magnum down to 2 HP though. Yampi 70 HP, so they have to respect this now. Elite obviously licking his wounds, but we'll look for more here, Lauren.
I'm also keeping my eyes on when Yampi gets that util. I think they used it for that second hit back towards the site, so I think it's, only 4 more seconds.
Yeah.
That could be the icing on the cake. Magnum, what?
Maybe look to manipulate elsewhere, but still here, BBL looking to get a comfortable start.
Keep position there, but made to look simple. Oh, BBL, this is nice. Got to say as well, earlier today, ran into Yampi, he looks confident. You know, kind of had just a little chat with him, nothing major. You know, you kind of get the feeling, the temperature check, right? You kind of have those moments.
Trade to get Magnum in here. If it was going to be on the Sentinel, right? This is where another question comes from, his performance on the Viper, but already said here, he's made a splash to kick things off.
Oh God, and Sugetsu instantly plucked away from B, trying to maybe pressure down towards long a little and absolutely put into place. So catch towards middle. Prophet not going to have that walk up straight through middle, maybe a little bit lackadaisical in approach, but still this B site being threatened very early from BBL.
We'll be there to pick up the slack though, as BBL drift away pretty quickly. Gotta be cautious of this cross.
Oh God.
Drifting onto it, but
it's
a little slow to react there, and actually BBL get both kills.
Oh, that is gutting. It felt like they were almost hesitant to continue on this pathing, but you'd made such a bold play, you almost had to try and stick the landing on it. So now Martin, he's had the tippy-tappies. And it's rough for him. Not got a smoke to play in now. Does still have the paranoia. 10 more seconds and a TP. So he's got a couple options. Now with the dark coming, he's just going to try and play ahead. Nice from Martin. Takes the advantage, at least on the first fight. Needs to be forced away. Now has his smoke back up. Brings that into effect. Waiting on Elite. Another isolated fight. Fantastic from Martin. And he's got the smoke to play around. Isolated 1v1s will not move Martin. Beautiful.
Having the one buy round now, but a reset in terms of the finances.
Oh, Martin, from hero to zero, right? So much. These casual walk-ups, it just didn't catch BBL out at all. It felt almost predictable, and Sadak can't get away from util. Luckily, he's going to drag one down with him, but it was only one, right? So now side control's there, and now with a full flood of utility, good luck finding anywhere to stand. We do have the ult going to come in. That's going to slow things down, but we still have the ult here. Sugetsu succeeds over towards B, but now it's all eyes towards A. Plant's going to be in now. BBL, if they can get into the post plant, they're going to look comfortable. Yampi still has ult. He doesn't get away. Clawed back in the end by Alves. I think that was almost blind at this point. Profec's still going to be playing on the site. They're playing pretty close. Magnum in towards the ult. Elite going to clear through Profec. It's getting pretty messy here. Magnum going to be held back at this point. Trying to just hold it. He's going to see it's going up.
See him.
They have to get around the corner. They have to try and deal with this. Martin just has to sit and get the job done here. Held in the end by Elite. Perfectly done. Play. And Magnum back to what he does best, this lurk in the middle. He used to be a master of it. Ult gonna come in. And Martin is rewarded with one, but is instantly traded out by the ult. And now looking at this timing, Red, Sadak noting something earlier on, expecting that lurk to be in play, but they have at least given up sight. So there will be a plant in place. Look at the post plant. Again, Yampi's utility, fantastic. The rest are gonna have to find value here.
I mean, no command goes through very early on, but actually, the lockdown to layer on top of that now to have to win out here.
Sadak. That was sharp. Profec has to respect this. Dips away. Still got a fair bit of util to play with and one away from his ult as well. Can he get a blind kill off this? No, not for now. Held back and held in place. That's nice. Need a bit more. Gets a bit more, but instantly traded out. The numbers stay alive and Karmine Corp getting to grips with the rhythm of what we're seeing from BBL.
Said the slight adjustment as well. Not
is at least Yampi, so a little bit more info on that.
Yeah, not being Loon this time around will, well, actually further confirmation. Profec's
time's running low here. Elite's going to be loving this. Precious seconds being bought, but the spike is going to be planted. Just goes down. Sugetsu making mincemeat out of both of them, clearing at least close sight, and we're looking now towards who's a little bit deeper. Magnum And Sociable, this is a rough position, gonna need to be a 2v5. And it just ain't looking like it's gonna happen, but Aves has gone down, 2v4 now. Sociable does have his ult, but he's playing up on this, and just too many angles, too many players. KC, these retakes have been solid.
Had to commit towards a safer plant here. A few question marks here. Probably set up for a similar flash here. Sadak positioned all the way back towards Snowman. Not going to come up, actually. Martin just wins out.
Yeah, this is getting a little bit messy. The trades are still so good for KC. With so much util possibility, they decide to use almost none of it. Maybe banking on the ult, but it's just simply not enough. Gonna need to be bailed out. Magnum doing the best he can. You're looking at the HP now. Aves is down low on 8 HP. Got to be careful. That shock dart could have been lethal. Wasn't. Sugetsu can't assist currently. Trying to isolate a fight. They can't get past Aves, who's controlling this push up perfectly.
Really?
It sounds like we're talking about curry or something. Ain't one had one in ages. Sheriffs are out. It's not gone well.
Yeah, it's not much to it so far, no.
Oh, this is your analytical time, Mike.
Yeah,
Really.
well.
Get in there and chew the fat.
Martin, shutting that down.
Oh, well. Oh.
Ooh, nearly caught off guard, though. I think elsewhere will fall. Other than now a committed B-site approach here.
Can they just please try and commit to clearing back yellow if they're going to be constantly doing this? I mean, they were fine to be able to bully off Sugetsu earlier. Obviously, he doesn't have the... Well, he has the util to hinder, but he can't exactly take fights off it. But if they're going to start putting bodies behind it, you're going to need to actually start really...
That option's closed now.
See, I'm damn happy, at least for KC until then. Oh, that's rough. KC do make up for it. Not going to go well. Oh, Aves is a shooter today. He's kind of clean. Oh.
But it's crumbled so quickly. I mean, this is ahead of the...
It's poo.
Well...
But Aves hit a nice shot, so let me find something to be happy about.
Yeah. As I say, we're ahead of the minute mark and already committed towards the save, and actually not even going to be able to hold on to 2 rifles. Yeah, what do we do?
Guys.
They've sent somebody over to B with a flash.
It's over.
We can't go there anymore.
Oh. Sugetsu's dead this time, though. This worked for them before.
Well, this is feeling like a first 3-rounder. Now Sadak's got his hands full. Not giving up the space just yet, though.
No, he's unwilling to fall back, and you can see why there's confidence there, but there is a bit of a punish, but KC still have numbers and they have the weaponry. Like,
find himself in the right place at the right time, potentially.
Last player standing.
Oh, I swear, Elite definitely does.
Yeah. Oh, well, Aves' timing is actually filthy. It does actually get the shot. I was complimenting his aim, he just gets diffed by a ghost. All right, Yampi 1v2. Do you believe?
I believe, 10 HP. Rifle
like
retrieved.
A Yampi one, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's normally got one. Oh, here we go. Oh.
Well, I didn't know Martin had a shorty. That changes everything.
If only we'd known.
Yeah.
They're feeling makes this a little bit trickier too. They're like, guys, we finally got a plan to take yellow. Well, we got it this time, I promise you. Oh, there's men here. Oh God, Sadak, too many targets, too little time. Martin trying to get out of danger on this one.
Go ahead.
Ults littering the ground. Cross not caught, but they have at least gotten the back of yellow. So maybe that's all they needed. Maybe not.
Ahead of it.
Yeah, somehow we forgot about Aves. And this guy's been aiming like a god, but he just threads the needle at Magnum in his mid-lurks. It's not gonna go well. Aves with an absolute heater of a round. And Carl...
I have them.
Not much margin for error here in the second half.
We're turning off X-ray. We're getting a little cheeky with it, observers. Look at you guys. But it's traded out for now. 1 for 1 early enough in the round. There's still going to be question marks, but I quite like this fact finder almost from Magnum, taking a little bit of a wander down tube, which does allow BBL, I was going to say to feel comfortable. They certainly won't now, losing out on social. There are the 3 players here for BBL. Process of elimination and still some util with Yampi can cause a couple of issues. It's going to cost them some time here. You can see what they're able to do with it, but sadly, KC, well, I guess for KC, fortunately, they win out on every single fight, and Magnum just getting caught in the end. Others have on over towards B.
KC probably still a little ahead of them. The flash is perfect. Magnum, nearly. gets a chance to have a say in that, but all of the kills in favour except for Yampy finding one before falling. Didn't see a pause for thought, but Plant will still come through.
Sugetsu was a little lower, but again, when you've got Phantoms in play, Bulldogs, Ava's sitting pretty. This would need Neuron Herculean effort. Roll the windows down and just drive by someone, do something. Magnum. Oh, it's brutal already. Sugetsu gonna find.
It's a very deep angle for him to be holding, committing to. Whether or not now, I think BBL starting to realise that, but Yampy's punished.
Again, those little fact finders. This will keep this looking a little bit more likely. It doesn't feel threatening enough, and KC now looking to take the challenge towards CT, secure some of that space, put their bodies on the line for the trades, and it wins out. It's just down on Magnum. 12 seconds to try and deal with it, and at least just there.
But we just didn't see it.
No. And this feels a little bit of a worry. You don't really know the map pool depth yet from either side. For KC, this will be, you know, a feather in the cap, if anything, early on, to be able to show such strength here in this sort of composition and making it look comfortable. Now, finally, BBL with a man to the good. Man up. They've taken down Martin. A good start. Still need to hold on for more. Two players focused towards middle, one towards the lower side. Magnum slipping through, but it's Profek playing towards the tube. Oh, it's stunning from Sugetsu. Just surgical precision.
Can't really allow KC this plant, to be honest with you.
Okay,
that's perfect. Yeah, Sugetsu will fall here.
Yeah, this could be precious seconds bought here. Sadak goes down. That's the spike now lost. BBL holding the line. Arve's still here, and he's been the heavy hitter, right? He's been absolutely tearing off heads. Another body spotted. Elite. Oh,
like this.
Stunning! What? Oh, Elite, come on! Doing that to them in the
Wheelhouse traditionally, but we don't know what the off-season looked like. You know, obviously, what the preparation process looked like either. Yampy actually does dip his toes, rewarded for it. With the green light for KC to make something happen.
And this, playing the Vice here, I do think will be an interesting challenge for Magnum, right? Like, he does have support and quick support from the likes of Sociable, and of course, Levin as well can get over there pretty quickly, so it's not like he's on a complete island necessarily. And BBL, yeah, they're in numbers, really well supported, does go down to Sadak. But it's on Sugetsu and Sadak to try and find freebies that you ain't getting. BBL robust, at least taking the taunt. Magnum is on duty.
30 seconds left.
Oh, God. God, Magnum, please, why? I know it's just unlucky pit. They're kind of all coming through secret. This is not comfy.
What can Elite get done with this?
Lovely dart.
As well. Warband comes through, Avid will fall.
No one there to trade or, you know, try and get cheeky. No, tell a lie. Sadak did go for it. Really nice. 8 HP, why not try and put your body on the line for it? You were the one who could do that. Elite now shouldering a little bit of the strain, holding on to this. Now the challenge, can they at least fight back for the site? The time is dwindling. Shot from Sociable, but it's Profek in a 1v2, and the disaster begins there and then. Get a bit of aggression going, trying to catch a player off guard, but so far it's being well managed. The wall's there as well, so that will trigger. Oh my God, Sociable. I mean, it was volatile to say the least. Desperately trying to catch it. Sugetsu is having to backpedal throughout the entire map. Spots at least two on the drop of the wall. So again, calls in the cavalry. Sadak now here. Here comes the chaos, but calmed in the end by Sugetsu and Sadak. Profek trying to get the reward from the floor, which was that Bulldog. Careful on these individual fights here. It's getting a bit close.
Sugetsu down to 7 HP, has to respect this now, but forced closer and closer to the spike. Clean. The end of it there for Profek and Martin. Take down.
Sadak's ult being in play, there's not too many surprises, but stuff to the back of the site could be tricky here. There's no real way out of this back site, and Martin gonna take the dip out of there. Takes away Magnum, and now suddenly the floodgates are open, but have you forgotten about the player back site? There was an ult on this. They've got to keep this in mind. They can't forget about it, but they're certainly not looking at it. Oh! Aves was just waiting there. The timing so perfect, it felt like the moment just faded as Yampy and Sociable now having to face horrific odds. And there were so many just seconds difference in that one, it felt like. Sociable, that operator is a prized possession. If they don't get a pick soon, You're gonna probably see them start dipping away, but Yampy fancies a go at it. That's a Getsu.
I believe it was all the way tucked into the back of sight there.
Felt like it could have been huge.
Yeah.
Oh,
Speaking of huge.
that's pretty nice. No, they like their aggression. Do they then try and maybe recover these? Do they go for something a little bit cheekier? Yampy certainly getting curious.
Not checked.
Oh man, Arvez gonna. Oh, they've got the divide.
Cut sightlines and audio here, so forcing the hand of BBL potentially.
Oh, but nice from Magnum to take away Arvez, and look at the time. 8 seconds now. Options almost shutting. There's no way forward here, leaving it too late in the day. Well played in the end. Buying the time was the right call.
Thrifty.
And I'm a bit surprised on the go here. Already pretty much controlling the site. Yampy's trying to stick on this one. That's a... I don't think that's advisable. Martin flies out of it. Surely... That's nice.
Unless you force them a little deeper. Definitely not going to be an engagement on the back of that from KC, but Levin finds one.
Yeah, hold on. This is still right on the edge here. Divide going to go down, but Arve's still there. Sociable's gone through its elite now to try and take the advantage. Look, Arvez should be able to scope out where the util is, baits it, lovely. And actually gets up and over, but decided to not take a look down towards Art. And now BBL going to throw everything into it. We've got a couple ults coming through for them here. Profek needed that one. Now he's in the dance. He gets the steps right. Elite goes down suddenly. This is good from BBL. Starting to find these little angles. And speaking of angles.
We've heard that though, yeah.
Yeah, what?
10 seconds left.
Spike. It's Magnum again though, right? He's got players in front, players behind.
No.
Magnum, I'm rooting for you, champ. 3 seconds, he's all right. Flash gonna, kind of give it away, but I don't know if they know how close they are. Absolutely not. And Yampy and Profek.
It's really a 4-4 scoreline. Pace change though.
I mean, it's not gone well. Levin is just, look at them. They just got shredded.
Down mid.
KC, what was it? Rush door. Are we on dust too? It's not gone well.
Potentially another good read from BBL as well. Previously finding success, stacking bodies up to explore mid, and now the timeout swing and Yampy decapitates.
Kind of like 1-3-1 pressure through middle, but BBL was so ready for this. Whether it be a read or just a down.
Not to get caught off guard here.
He's playing a really dangerous game though as
very
well.
dangerous.
I'm surprised he sticks around this long. He does win the fight. He should be good on this one. This probably isn't the corner you're too worried about initially. Oh, he's trying to creep a little closer. The pop flash, force him away. Oh, that was a really nice attempt from Martin. Even just jumping into that to try and get legged rather than killed, but still, Sadak sweeps the site. Now the spike should go down. Magnum can't deny that with the ult. Counter ult on top. Oh, it's gorgeous. Levin, what a beautiful...
Time to jump.
Martin this time, we know what he likes to do here. Oh, dearie me. Oh, this time Magnum, he's going to survive. Martin goes to smokes here, poured on though. Hunter's Fury sent in from afar. Yampy trying to help the boys out, but it's 11 again, does well, so he goes down. Sociable looks for a pick and he can't find it. Elite waiting down below. Profik still holding from the back of the site.
Just Sadak.
It is just Sadak. He's got one right, one center. Oh, he's got both! And the one on the left! Just too far! Profik sit in the defuse. It came down.
You still have Arvez. They're the only ultimate here now.
In these Outlaws, there are light shields on the other side, so this could be a factor. For now, though, they've drifting through towards Art.
That's everything invested towards this, and a beautiful two-piece here. Martin and Sadak will fall. KC forced back into a position to try and recover around.
All 3 players as well, the ones remaining are on those light shields. This is going to be trouble. This could be problems. The cross going to be slowed down. Time being purchased. Oh, Profek, he spotted him. Light work again with that Outlaw. Still got one more bullet to play in. And the cross feels so deadly. You can see them hesitant to try and make it through. They have nothing utility-wise to allow for it. So they went for the double peek. But now, speaking of double, they're doubling up. Both of them now creeping closer. It's so easy in the end.
In terms of playbook here, see if that does continue across to the second half. Sadak does get ahead of that. will be traded out very quickly. BBL, no secrets about this on the way in.
You're done.
Martin elsewhere picks up the backside of that.
Crossfire that's valuable in time. And how far does BBL want to take this? Maybe pausing for Sociable to try and find some space, but Elite already going to take away Magnum. Yampy now feeling outnumbered. He's got players right and left. He expected the counter swing, but he simply couldn't get it done in time. And Sociable's position just isn't really enough. Well, I say that. I'm pretty sure I've already just seen Elite turn around.
Yeah, I was going to say there's a window of opportunity that feels like it's already passed here, but 21 HP for Elites. That window's still open. Aves also has to be careful down at 6 HP, but now potentially retrieve the spike here. Get away unscathed.
Surely not, surely not, surely not. Oh my God.
It's the 6 HP.
It does put them back in the right. Oh, I like the Outlaw purchase. How many light shields? Well, doesn't matter, because Martin's was better. Does get recovered and put back into the hands of Sociable, but there was a heavy on towards Sadak 2 and Elite. It wasn't the perfect opportunity, but trying to make something out of nothing. Elite, passive angle does allow Profect to slip through here. Support coming, and Elite not being subtle. He's taking a strange fight here. Gets away with one for himself, but it's support from Sugetsu that does what they need. And KC collapsing.
Would not even see that come out here. Weapon swap maybe, but Martin will fall.
Almost felt.
Not when there's this many people on the other side of it.
Wait, you wait. You wait. Oh my God, he's got one. I was lying. I was making something up for no reason, but now at 35 seconds, I get a little nervous. He's repositioned. He's drawn a new line to play around. That was a rotten swing.
30 seconds left.
And now Elite slowly creeping closer. They are locked in here. Not sure who's with who, because Aves still on the back of the side. That Guardian, he was crisp before, but BBL is sharper. And that flank basically becomes nothing from Elite. They pushed forward. They made it through the problems. Sociable waiting. Elite, well, looks dead in the water. He is. KC with all that. Oh, he's been seen. Oh, where'd that go? Surely. No, wait. What? I don't know if they doubted it or something.
If we can see another angle on that, because
why would you shock dart that otherwise? And then go, nah, it'd be fine. Oh. Well, weird start.
so Sociable is rewarded elsewhere.
They seem to be winning out on too many fronts, but now they need to try and pull their focus towards this A site that Sugetsu was trying to hold. Gets one down in the form of Sociable, but Magnum
takes. Oh, but Magnum not punished.
still there. Magnum now tries to make his move get away, given a concussion as Aves puts it down. KC with the clear. They knew they had to get involved. You couldn't sit in that post plant. You couldn't let them sit there and be comfortable. Diffuse in. It's playing behind this as well. I don't know how long he wants to stay here. No, not that long. Actually, he would have liked to have left, but he can't. Sugetsu's going to keep him there. What feels like eternity now is Martin.
I'm back.
Take himself out.
Oh, he could move his mouse. Martin should have committed to that.
Uh-oh. Elite, what was that? Sure we'll see that back. Sociable. Oh, I mean, these are weird
I'm
fights.
saying it.
Magnum gonna play ahead of it though. Now gonna pop his ult. Can bank on his util here, which is what he did. Sadak just trenching forward like he'll be fine, and Magnum can actually isolate players here. Should be able to divide and conquer. He just eventually does go down here. Aves soon to fall after. Perfect. He's about to get a very busy plate. Magnum trying to help him out here. Oh, the shaky aim. Kiea be back from the dead. This feels like rolling back the years, but Magnum gonna make decent progress for his ult again here. Up towards 2 kills in the round, so that's lovely for him. If he can get some more, that'd be nice. As it stands though, just taking steps on the scoreboard too. He'll be up to 11 after this, it feels like. Sugetsu, I mean, he's still a treat to watch, isn't he?
Player standing.
But you don't feel like there's much more to be had here, and there isn't. So, Profek 11, his 2 ults could be nasty in unison if they feel like they can. So, that was so, there he is. He's so precise. Oh my God, it is.
Noted very early on.
Speaking of the ults, here we go. They're just going to be thrown just about everywhere. Levin trying to make the most of this one, spots him out, TP's out, and now Prophet trying to play pickup here. Sugetsu. Oh, you don't forget about Sugetsu. Sociable does land the shot on Elite, but Sugetsu is still in control. This is his site. He's not even phased by the clone, does need to fall away once he gets pinged. Playing around the smoke here. Oh, it's gorgeous! Sugetsu with a vintage round, showing why he just dominates spaces like this. You can't disrespect him, and he's still going to back himself, playing in the corner. Playing that, it feels like a one and done, but he always gets more. And they're scarpering, they don't fancy it, but this map has been cut in half, maybe quarters. Bye-bye, Sociable. And you're looking at 11 now.
30 seconds
Try and
left.
face Sadak. And that looks
Smoke, but actually resets outside it. Evan. I was going to say, we'll get
That works. They found my
massive commitment just yet, but as I say that, exchange of damage. Levin actually will find Sadak. Aves, the second piece to this puzzle, but he's going to catch Sociable, yeah? Well, I was going to say nearly didn't, but tour de force.
but Sugetsu playing from pit. They've left this really late here. And it's so simple. It's so simple. KC making it look so
10 seconds
simple.
left.
What was the
Spike down.
plan?
This risk will be spotted here.
Nice clear of the Vice utility. Steps towards the site. Speaking of Vice, Elite does get Yampy down. Now we're going to have the ult on top of this one. Levin turns on the dime and actually does get down the player, but we're getting muddy again. We're getting messy again.
Much in the form of utility to fall back on here.
Oh,
Going through the knife through. Bit of a throwback, but still Martin. Drop Magnum here. Prophet will swung, but Sadak found one.
Yeah, it's down to 1v1. Sociable sitting pretty, sitting patient. Behind the water though, Sadak now drawn away. He knows what he's got to do here. Time's not on his side. He's trying to go for him. It's so...
Plenty of ultimates available for Karmine Corp here though.
Pop flash. Oh, get out of here! I thought he ate that completely and utterly, but Sadak decimating 3 on the push through.
We're talking about the energy maybe increasing a little bit for BBL. That's gonna swing the pendulum back. Team rewarded elsewhere as well. Magnum.
scanning ahead.
13 seconds as well.
10 seconds left.
Oh, I can't even make it up. Getting the sheriffs. Which one is it? I can't tell you. I thought I knew Valorant, and I've been severely wrong.
And BBL did just get a thrifty a moment ago.
Yeah.
This time around, though, Elite will open up. Levin will fall. Still threat. Sociable.
Why do I feel like it's like in their favor? Okay, it's fine.
It's gone, it's gone. Yeah, it's fine.
Sugetsu just like handles
Yeah,
nonsense.
oh,
He's
yeah.
like, nah, it's not on my side of the map, mate. And over to B. I'm coming.
I'm on A now.
I'm playing A. Oh. Martin's always good on this. Oh. Well, he can't make too much of it yet.
Enemy remaining.
Elite's gonna find Magnum. Yampy is done. That's fine. That's good. Cool.
Expected outcome.
Yeah, we weren't worried at all.
No.
Anyway.
I mean, they sacrifice here.
Here.
Levin looking to
Oh, here we go.
maybe set up the Hunter's Fury.
Trying to do the little body block on it. Alvis has gone down. This is nice. That's beautiful. BBL just need to push it across the finish line. But the 3 against them. Sugetsu, Mr. No Nonsense, Martin still standing, and Elite with ult. There are chances here.
They are stacked up here. Though Levin will find Elite
Yes, not.
through the smoke, and now
Sugetsu, you got to use it. You got to just go for this now. They're leaving it quite late in the day. They're trying to use everything they can, just maybe try and get towards the back of the side. But I think we know how this goes. BBL.
not sure actually if anybody's going to get favourable engagement on the way in here. Sidelines will be cut. Team will get ahead. Actually, Sociable will find Sadak.
I'm going to have to try and watch this back from
The top
another
of smoke.
The angle. Martin seemed a little adrift there, didn't seem aware of the possibility. And Prophet just hungry for it in the end. It just going to finish the dinner of the other, but Arvez in a battle with Magnum on the back lines. Magnum trying to buy time.
clean
He's
this
getting
up quickly.
battered. Yeah, he had to pick up the pace.
So Getsu now isolated, but Back against the wall, he could potentially deliver. BBL, though, going to find both kills.
Sorry, what?
Bit my tongue.
Oh gosh.
In a way, the Spectre.
No, sure.
If you're going to go aggressive with anything, it would be that.
Wow, help matters. Yeah, no, keep going. Oh, lovely stuff. Okay, no harm, no foul. Don't remember a thing. No Bulldog was dropped or harmed in the making of this round. Lovely stuff for BBL.
Himself a slither to play with. And unconsidered now, I don't think. Still, yeah, actually, cautiously cleared. Sadak will...
The map's going to get a little bit tricky here because Levin's right behind them. Beautiful! It's perfect to nab it, but it doesn't matter who gets it because Sugetsu should be down. Oh my god, Sugetsu, how did you win that? Give me that POV. I don't understand it. Perfect is still cooking them with the ghost. Now they're going to flood through front by Dish. Magnum made to look, well, out of it, but Yampy is there on the case. That's the spike dropped. What is going on here? It's gone topsy-turvy again. Just Yampy alive. Maybe you start getting a bit paranoid, but yeah, you can see. He's got that. I mean, he went down swinging.
Yeah, not necessarily calling the shot, but giving that sort of feedback.
Yep, he's not.
So he actually caught off with the stun ahead of the dash. So a committed swing elsewhere, and this is exactly the sort of scenario we're talking about, right? An investment of utility, maybe some sound cues elsewhere on the map, and BBL think, okay, cool, let's take some space elsewhere.
I'm about to ban Prophet from pushing anywhere near Dish.
Or just anyone, really.
Yeah,
if you've
just Prophet.
If you've invested into a weapon, you're not allowed to push Dish.
They should certainly know that now. 11. Oh! Thought I escaped the mud. We'd see some beautiful VALORANT child game, but Magnum, give me a vintage 1v2 here. Give me a little rollback. Not now. On the side, I don't think it's going to quite cover too much. 11 does have to get out of there. Yampy disrespecting the smoke and plays ahead of it. 11's still unnoted. They have no idea about him. If he'd gone away into the smoke, then it would have been something totally different, but they can feel it in the water. This is close enough. This could be panic station still. 13 seconds. It's certainly not feeling comfortable. Prophet takes down Martin. It's down to 8 seconds now. We're running low on time. They are not looking comfortable. Sugetsu, he hasn't got time. Oh, dearie me. Not again.
Another opportunity here to punish Levin. Solo anchor here.
He's having such a tough time, but...
Spike noted as well. Actually, he comes down, finds the second. Sugetsu will fall, and furthermore, Yampy finds Sadak elite.
More by now. It just doesn't feel like it's playing anything.
Yeah.
It feels out of rhythm a little bit. I want to see if, once they get onto a decent...
But rolling Thunder sent out by BBL here. Very proactive to clear the space. Can KC backfill this? But no, they can't sociable. He's found 2. Aves will finally trade it out.
I know exactly where you are.
KC left, licking their wounds.
And again, you're looking at that Elite just getting punished on this 11 now. Lingering right. Oh, he didn't expect the walk through the smoke, but Magnum and Yampy quickly. There's 3 players potentially looking for a body to drop. And they are responding, reacting to just Martin, and that's it. Faith put towards Levin. He's already isolated Sadak, and now they've spotted the drop down.
Bide. Invested here, but everybody's creeping ahead of it.
Oh, Sociable.
Yeah, Sociable. Levin's still on the hunt as well.
He's in such an awkward predicament as well. Like, that position is so hard to clear out. He's absolutely doing him in. Sugetsu again. It feels like really one of the main players to show up today. Oh, strongest and early parts of the season when they get to come in with blank canvas, paint it how they want, come up with these crazy ideas. Evan
still gets one.
I'm amazed he got one on that. Was traded in though.
But again, pick up the pace now. Obviously, there's a little bit of space created. Karmine Corp finally, but Prophet punishing Sugetsu on the back of that.
Prophet holding this together. Aves, Martin, Elite trying to find some security on the site. Elite's going to get them a little bit of a step. And Aves he's going to get cleared out here. Looking at the util, not much to give it away, but Yampy just shoulder checks Elite. And now we're down to hoping the crossfire pays. Aves! He makes a fumble. It's on Martin. Great shot on Sociable. But the plant ain't for you, and Yampy's going to get that to half every day of the week. But Martin makes towards A, so I'm waiting to see if someone does maybe move a little behind it. They are actually. Oh my god, he's going on it! He's going on it! Beautifully played in, but he does get
Spike planted.
KC looking at this reposition, trying to take the fight towards C. Martin's the one to get Magnum. We're trying to work forward. They've got a decent side this. They've got to fight their way forward here. Aves doing well on Yampy. So Profek and Sociable trying to take that space back, but they just can't land the shots cleanly enough here. Nothing more to be done. Karmine Corp finally looking alone for being generous with their lives. You got to keep in mind the purchase is lacking in a lot of areas here. Guardians, Sheriffs, and it feels like KC.
What?
Oh, what have I said? What have I said? It's still a 2v2. Sadak. He's down on 29 HP. It's on Aves, really. Suddenly got to step into the limelight and hold this together. They're trying to get a little tricky, but Karmine Corp just lit my world on fire more than anything else. Quite liking what we're seeing from BB. They haven't forced anyone away. You still have Levin towards tower. You still have Profek holding towards A main.
30 seconds.
Rechecking Sugetsu like that is probably not the shout.
He's been rechecked a few times.
I know exactly where you are.
Okay. The divide here though, Levin gonna have to play ahead of it. He's gonna get down one, but he gets caught. Martin gonna find him, catches prey, but the time is low. If anything goes wrong, oh Martin, keeping him safe here. Planting, he's gotta play bodyguard, because that's it, look at the time. Spike's in now. But do they know about Magnum? They seem none the wiser. Now they certainly know, but he's in. He's made it through his Sociable, coming on over. It's a long way off, and now the trade out on the post-plant positioning.
The hard work almost done here to bring it to a 2v3. Now BBL can reset, stack up. X-Ray Elite looking to be the thorn in the side.
Oh, Magnum, super sharp. Now Sociable, can he get across?
What?
He
No
can.
way!
Sugetsu going down. This is done. Elite can't do anything, surely. Magnum's just got to keep him busy. That is near on unforgivable.
Call that recency bias, but set up here with the stun. Chance to get caught out, but Sadak will find his one.
Oh, it's unfortunate, it feels like there.
Yeah.
Got a little laboured at the end.
I mean, struggled to get into it. I think him and Elite both sitting at like 5 and 11 after that first half.
All eyes turn towards Martin, though, holding on the site on his own. He is a mile away from anyone else here. He's doing so well. 2 big kills. He can't quite make it to a third. Got a little too paranoid of every other angle that threats could contain. But now it's Sociable and Profek. Oh, no way! Does he?
That's the call when these smokes are still up.
They sting those sort of choices and those sort of rounds. Martin, no TP to be had here. Slowly has to limp away as Aves does go down. BBL start taking steps elsewhere.
Forced all the way back onto the side. Profek. By Martin and Sadak. And actually, Sugetsu on. See if, I mean, Casey seem unfazed by how the first 2 rounds have gone.
Lovely from Martin there as well, really crisp. A good progress on towards Arcade. They've made strides over here. What on
Spotted.
earth?
I think he spotted him. Yeah, now can we punish that?
How? How are you able to be main pressure? But it looks like Profek's already looking this way. Now, whether or not he continues to, yet to be seen. But they're pausing. Profek does go down. That was that backline pressure on the rotate from Martin, pushing out from A. Now, do they continue towards B?
Yes, he did let off a shot there, so matter too much now. Sociable forced all the way out of that position. Martin, his 3rd on the round.
I think
on this B site hold. Definitely want to review, but at least it won't be a round loss here.
no,
Looking to get ahead of the curve here in towards A main.
Oh god. Why do I? That felt like it could have had a 2-for-1 disc. And I guess this is the counter to the counter to a degree. They're trying to get him to do this, trying to get him to flank, and Magnum wins the fight. Well done in the end by Magnum. His patience pays off. Now, do they get the springboard to the site itself?
So you've got to be careful here of Prophet, because he's about to make
30
waves
seconds left.
on drop, and that's it completely unconsidered here. Aves will fall, and yeah, it's going to force a very early save decision ahead of the plant coming through.
Prophet loves Dish. Couldn't get him away from him.
Yeah, I know. You've got to assume he's there.
Every round. I mean, that felt like such a nice little read from BBL, right? That whole round felt like, okay, well, maybe we can
They baited
pressure a
out
bit.
as well.
Yeah, pressure a bit, see if we can get Martin to push. Yeah, got him, cool. And then the patience. Oh, it's just beautiful from Prophet. Works out well. An in-zone flawless. It's just been how they've been getting. Oh, woo, 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 woo. Easy, Tiger. This. Okay, Levin gets punished on that. Nice, quick positioning from KC just to surround it. And catching him in the middle of no man's land.
Go ahead. Stand your ground.
So Prophet in a weird spot here.
Yeah, sure. Oh.
Sugetsu falls, but Elite almost caught sleeping on the reaction.
There's at least going to try and deal with the player creeping through from Arcade, and that was the one that had the spike. So Yampi going down leaves that very, very vulnerable. A 3v2. Oh my god.
Bladestorm here for Martin.
That was after a timeout as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Notoriously, statistically, they convert the next. Oh,
Evan shooting from a different dimension, it seems like. What?
how's he gone and done that then? Give us that one back, please, replay
I know
team.
exactly.
Aves, I wouldn't go. Don't go near him. What are we doing with you till out? What are we doing? What? Levin's just gonna go in. Look at him. Look at this guy. Please, someone fight him properly. He's just giving them the side. As you have rightly pinpointed, they cause that chaos and then they thrive in it as well. They are doing really well at those individual flare-ups where they look fantastic, find those little points to prove and manipulate the opposition. And it's just to get
to Sanak and Aves with their ultimates.
Knocking them.
and that's about it. And Aves gonna claim a kill. Levin gone down. Oh my god, if he does. And he's in the position for it.
Yeah.
This lurk could be big, right? But it's Sugetsu. He's been sharp. Yeah, he's still good for it. Sugetsu so clean with that. And they kind of paused for the possibility of that actually working out. Oh. Okay. This time, walking in one by one did not work. Oh. I've learned.
When you out-clean Sugetsu.
That's mad.
Yeah.
It's mad.
Killed the rat.
Yampi.
30 seconds left.
A 1v3 perhaps.
We'll get caught by the stun.
Go one back. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, util everywhere.
No.
We're good, we're fine, everything's
And
fine.
actually, thank God Yampi's not throwing the ult out there.
Damn.
B5 in the post plant.
God.
It could get messy here. Levin still with his ultimate to play with.
Here we go, util coming flooding on in. It's Zanak with the first takedown, Levin. Good little spot up towards that drop down, but a flying Martin gets traded out. Sociable still there. A 3v3 coming down simple in the numbers now. Down to a 2v2. Back and forth. And Magnum goes down to Getsu. Excellence again when they need him. Bit of a backbone for this team. As said, I thought it was on Martin. Zay shows a bit of it, but he's going over towards that B side of things, and he's found a very vulnerable player here. Stuns in, baby, with Shorty v Shorty, but he's switching up. Phantom instead, rips away two, and this time Sugetsu. Util dump, time to go, you can't wait any longer. You gotta make it count now, 5 against you, so much to do and so little time. Sadak with 1, with a second. Needs 3 more though, and that time is ticking. Magnum takes away Sadak, leaving just Martin and what feels unwinnable. Oh, and look at it, the util just being smothered on the side. BBL, 13-8.